Good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. Today is, hell if I know, the 5th, I believe. I gotta tell you a funny story. I need coffee, first of all. So, I'll tell you my funny story in a minute. There's another funny story, though. Maybe not so funny. I woke up this morning at about around 10 till 3, a little before 3 in the morning. My body was achy, and I don't know, my mind just started going, you know how it starts jabbering and talking in the middle of the night. And I was kind of frustrated. And so I thought, well, I'll just get up for a little bit, go do some reading. So I get up and I walk in my bathroom and I look over at the bathtub and I thought, I really feel like a bath. And so I took an Epsom salt bath at 3:15 this morning. Went back to bed at 3:45, and it was actually, last time I looked at the clock, it was 4:44. Fell asleep while listening to some stuff on YouTube. Woke up. Well, Connor came over and gave me a little whimper, like, I want to get up and snuggle by your feet, which he likes to do in the morning. And the clock said 5:55. Oh, by the way, last night when I got in bed, it was 11:11. Do you guys see a lot of repeating numbers like that? Fives have been huge for me lately, really huge. For weeks, I've been seeing fives everywhere. I see them on addresses. I see them on license plates. I see them, of course, on the clock. I see them on phone numbers. Just crazy. Fives, fives, fives. And fives in numerology are like big change, big change, big change. So anyway, I was listening to a YouTube person I like to listen to. She's a healer in Texas. And I can't think of the name. Can't remember now where in Texas she is. Houston maybe, or San Antonio, I don't remember. Hi, Shelly. But anyway, her name is Crystal, and she goes by the Energetic Alchemist. And she does a lot of talks about the ascension process and moving from 3D to 5D and some of the energy shifts that are going on for us right now. And I listened to one the other day that she put out last week, but I was kind of doing other stuff. And so I started listening to it again this morning. And I'm like, oh my gosh. She's like talking about all these things that are happening, have been happening with me for the last 3 to 4 to 5 weeks. And just things like changes in eyesight. I just had my eyes checked in January, got a new prescription, and I can barely see with my prescription. I was nearsighted all of my life, and I had LASIK many years ago, and it's only been the last few years that I've needed a little something again. And of course, my reading has gone to shit too. So anyway, but this last January, I got my new eye prescription, and my nearsightedness was actually better. And I needed less of a prescription there, but my reading, what do you call it, farsighted? No, not really farsighted, you know, just needing readers, you know, had gotten worse. Well, I'm telling you, I can barely see out of my glasses already. And this started a couple of months ago, maybe 3 months ago. It was like, I knew that my eyes were changing again. My distance is still fine. I don't have any problem with my distance. I don't have to have glasses for distance. But my readers aren't strong enough. Yeah, the bottom part, I have the, what do they call them? The progressive lenses. And I'm like, that's one of the things with the ascension process. She said it's the decalcification of the pineal gland. And it's part of the crystalline, my brain's dead this morning, I'm sorry. That's what happens when you take baths at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's part of the crystalline energy alignments that our bodies are undergoing a change into. Liquid from the ears. I feel like I have water in my ears some days, and it's just the craziest thing. I mean, there's like water coming out of my ears. It's weird. That was another thing she mentioned. And there was something else. Now I don't remember what it is. And I was just like, holy shit. How interesting. It's so great to have somebody like that, though, that you can listen to. And there's lots of people on YouTube that are talking about the event and all the things that are going on. Really fascinating stuff. But I'm super excited because I have a session scheduled with Crystal tomorrow. I'm having a BQH session, and BQH stands for Beyond Quantum Healing, and it's a hypnotherapy technique basically, and it's something that I've been considering doing the training on. I would have to do it online, and there might be teachers here in town. I don't know. I know they don't teach it at Sweha. But, so I've been looking into this, and then she put out this thing about the BQH healings, and I, like, immediately emailed her and said, count me in, I want a session. And so that's tomorrow morning, and I'm so excited. It's a really deep hypno process, and they typically last at least 2 hours, and you're communicating with your higher self, with source, with your spirit guides, and asking questions. So I'm like so excited for it. I'll let y'all know how that goes. But the funny story, what was my funny story? Oh, I know. My days are like really messed up. Oh, another sign of the ascension process too is a lot of people are really, really tired right now. You can't tell that I'm tired, right? Well, you know, that middle of the night thing. But my days are also really goofy. It's like you guys see me on here say happy Sunday. And it's like, oh wait, it's Monday, and in my little book, it's in this book of awakening. It's, there's like things for every day. And I have a wonderful bookmarker I use. But I noticed the other day that I had read like the next days instead of that days. And so yesterday I was back on track, I thought, but I realized when I pulled it open this morning that I read September 5th yesterday. So I looked back at September 4th, which was supposed to be yesterday's, and I hadn't read it yet. So, it's all divine design. So sometimes I think Spirit just says, no, that's not the one for today. Go to this one. I don't know. But anyway, today's is called Growing Inside the Song. And I love the quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And it's one I've heard before. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. I saw a woman singing while pregnant and imagined how the rhythms of song affected the life forming within her. Imagine the song drawing her unborn child's soul closer to its time in the world, the way light works on a root strengthening underground. I watched her sing and realized that the life within her was growing inside the song. I looked around the room, for we were in a circle of song, and everyone singing was bringing their soul closer to its time in the world. The nervous man was less nervous while singing, and the insecure woman next to me was relaxing her unworthiness as she sang, and I was able to drop my replaying of wounds while my mouth was open and my eyes were closed. It was then that I realized that regardless of the words or the melody, this effort to sing is a way to open the passageways between what is growing within and what is growing without. I now believe it is important that we sing while pregnant with our dreams and troubles and want of truth and love. Important that we attend our little seed of spirit with the same care we would offer an unborn life forming within us. Essential that we care for our unique body as a carrier of life, magically forming within us as we make it through our days. Isn't that beautiful? So, let's just do this little exercise. It's short, okay? If you can, just center yourself and close your eyes. And meditate with your hands on your belly, imagining that you are pregnant with a form of yourself growing within you. Breathe deeply, and when comfortable, give voice to your breath, letting your breathing have whatever sound it will. Breathe slowly and fully, knowing this simple voiced breath is a song. Breathe, sing, while your hands hold your spirit forming within you. Oh, this is something beautiful. What a great meditation practice this could be, right? Great way to meditate. I'm going to pull a card today. Oops, not those cards. Nope. Well, you know what? Yeah, I guess I will pull these cards. They're the ones I reached for. So, this is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. And we got these out for a little while. Woo! Flipsy-doos. Whoopsie-foopsies. Whoopsie-poopsie. There's a doll named Whoopsie-poopsie or Whoopsie-Lucy or something like that. My cousin's kids had them. They're really cute. Hell of a lot better than those little gremlin bastard things, those toys that kids have. Oh, what do you call them? Oh, I don't know. They're just those obnoxious little guys. They have those too. They like to hide them in my bed, in my closet, in the drawers, everywhere, in my room, at the coast. I miss those kids. Even though they do naughty things like that to me, I still love them dearly. Ooh, the Camel Boy. Small steps, asking for help. I believe I've seen this one here before. I believe so. I believe so. When the Camel Boy comes as your ally, he was upright. He reminds you that asking for help will bring in the right people to ease the burden of your life. Perhaps a wise person appears to give you advice. Maybe you're moving and suddenly a couple of friends offer to give you a hand with your packing. Or you want information about someone and you just happen to run into his former partner who gives you the knowledge you need to make the decision you've been weighing. No matter the issue, this is a sign that if you ask, you will receive what you need. Synchronicity is engaged when you request assistance. The Camel Boy never lets you down when you ask for help in lightening your load. Now is the time to do so and to expect to get it. Asking for help. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I'm a little reluctant there. Takes me a couple bops in the head to get there. So, anyway, that's a great message. I like that. Have a great day. And it's going to be Wednesday all day. I'll see you tomorrow morning. And maybe we'll have the right lesson tomorrow, I think. In our own element. September 6th. Ooh, okay, so peace and blessings. I love you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for sharing my videos too. I really, really appreciate that. Namaste, my friends. I love you.